So this day has been a long time coming. I have been using a round wheel since I started Road to Racer. I started with the Fanatec CSLDD, I went to the Thrustmaster T598, even when I came over to Simagic ecosystem, I am still on a round wheel. So, something big has happened. SimHQ has sent me over this beautiful little piece of equipment. This is the GT Neo. Truth be told, I actually got this wheel 5 days ago, and I wasn't really fit for camera when I got it. I needed a haircut and things like that, and I kind of told myself that, hey, I'll wait to open it till I get the haircut. Yeah. Hey, what's up, gang? Today we are unboxing the GT Neo from Simagic. We are officially moving on to a GT wheel. Oh, God. Oh, God, I look like Stephen Ogg. I better go get a haircut. Yeah, I was just calling to see if you guys had time to get me in for a haircut today. Monday? It's like 4 days away. Yeah, no, I'll take it. I'll take it. Monday. Fuck it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I have absolutely no self-control. But what that does mean is I've already had 5 days to race on it, so I am a little bit more informed while making this video, which is good. But what we're really here to talk about, the Simagic GT Neo. This is going to be a very interesting showcase of this wheel because honestly, I've been on it now for 5 days and I still can't find any negatives. I don't know anything about it that I don't like. What do you think, Rizzo? She's purring, that's worth something. This wheel is so outstanding in every way. The only thing I can think of, we'll just address it up front. Maybe these joysticks are too easy to click. Like if you go to click it in, it's kind of easy to push a direction. I don't know if that's a problem. That's all I got though. The rest of this video is positive. So if you were looking for some Simagic hate, go somewhere else. Let's also take into consideration, I have no other GT wheels to compare this to. But if you do your research online, you'll see that the results across the board are that this thing took the world by storm last year. It was everywhere. People are even using it on other bases with the MagLink connection. So it's like the jack of all trades GT wheel. And on top of that, the amount of buttons that are here is incredible. With the magnetic paddles, they're not super loud. A little bit of a click there. But I say that's enough yapping about it. Let's get over to the rig and check it out. Come on, Rizzy, let's go. There's a rule in our house that you don't disturb the cats. So if they're like on your lap, you can't kick them off. You just have to live with it. So we're gonna... This ain't working. So the big moment most people wait for, to put their wheel on for the first time. You can just jam it on there, because you can. But me, I like to be gentle with it. A little slide on. It's beautiful. Dare I say that this wheel has sex appeal? I almost blurred out the buttons. It's just too much. I honestly didn't think viewers could handle it. I think if you've been watching videos on the Neo or you've read up on it, one thing you'll frequently hear people say is how sturdy the wheel is, how there's no flex. And one other thing I've learned from watching other reviews is that when you finally use a GT wheel, you'll be blown away because the force feedback literally is going to 2 anchor points. There is no more top and bottom to your wheel. There's no flex. All the force feedback comes out and is going directly into your left and right hand. And I don't even know how to describe it. I think for those users that went from a round wheel to a GT wheel, I think you know the feeling I'm talking about. There's something more visceral about the force feedback when using this wheel over my round wheel. Now don't get me wrong, round wheel still has a place. And for anybody starting in sim racing that asks me, personally, I always say get the round wheel first. Reason being, don't bite my head off, reason being you can do anything with it. You can get into drifting, you can get into rally, you can still do your GT cards, your LMPs, Formula, all that stuff. All that can be done with the round wheel, as opposed to this guy, good luck drifting this bad boy. I got karate chopped with it for the first time yesterday. I got pelted, did not feel good. Also, can we talk about price? Coming in at $289 USD, is there really anything of this quality that competes? Maybe you didn't see it the first time. God damn. One of the biggest things for me with this wheel is how many buttons you can actually map on here. It's incredible how many there are. Check this out, I'm gonna bring you in. Look at this. These stickers were not actually on here. All these buttons were blank. So that way I could start playing with it a little bit, and once I was comfortable, then I could put the appropriate stickers on here that kind of suit my needs between most games. And I even used sort of Simagic's template, to be honest. It was pretty good. So let's just go over this real quick because it's absolute madness. We have 10 face buttons, 2 thumb encoders, 4 separate encoders with 12 notches each. We also have these thumbsticks that are 4-way direction. They each click and they each have their own encoders. On top of that, we have paddle up, paddle down, and we have 2 clutch paddles. It's funny because I told myself I'll never bind all these, and I'm out of bindings. It's amazing all the controls that you can have in sim racing. The Neo was also very simple for me. I pulled it out of the box, plugged it in, and just used it. I know with my GT1 hub, I had to plug it into the computer via USB cable and do a few updates to even get it to recognize on the base. This was just plug and play. I just plugged it in and it worked. Hopefully that's the same for you, but I guess different versions could mean different things. If you have the MagLink adapter from Simagic, which does let you use this wheel on different hubs, you can also use it with SimHub, which would give you infinite controls over what this does. However, Simagic does have a pretty good built-in system already. Not only can you change the color of each individual light on the wheel, you can also change its brightness, brighter. You can even customize the colors on the rev shift indicator. You can even set telemetry for the different buttons. Me personally, I have all the buttons on this side of the wheel showing me when I'm breaking traction control, this side showing me when I'm breaking ABS, and these 4 in the middle will change to whatever color flag is out on the course at the moment. So there's all kinds of things you can program without having to jump into SimHub. You can just do it from SimPro, the Simagic software. So I think that's pretty cool. If you are a GT Neo user, down in the comments let me know what your favorite part of this wheel has been. For me, this is most exciting because I do like matching things up with the cars I drive. If a car's H pattern, I use the shifter. If a car is sequential, I use it in sequential mode. So this is just one more element that I can make my games a little bit more immersive, and it definitely has. The experience of driving in a GT3 in this is incredible. I feel like those videos where you know in your shorts feed you get those videos of the Porsche Cup drivers and they're like whipping their hands back and forth. That's what I feel like in this thing, except I'm in the comfort of my room and I'm in no danger at all. Some danger depending on how high you run it. I'm a dangerous boy. So you'll notice right out of the gate, one of the controls that I've set is my seat adjustment, and I have enough controls for that now, so I can go up, down, forward, and back, and I can even pitch with the scroll wheel. So there's already so much I can do just with this, which I love. A few of the other bindings that I've chosen is I have force feedback adjustment per car right here on this. So I usually run my Alpha Mini at 10 Newton meters, and then I just give this guy a boost wherever I need it to. So typically I run my road cars at 74 and my drifting at about 45. I feel like with this wheel, I'm more in tune with the cars I'm driving the second I get in them. I'm hoping that it shows well across video how much the wheel actually gives you. I think one thing that I really love is that it feels kind of like I'm fighting these cars now. And taking a hand off is probably dangerous. There it is, there it is. Oh, okay. Well, let's be clear, I didn't say I was better at racing because of it. I said I enjoy it more, so let's get that straight. Let's get in a race and kind of see what the telemetry looks like. All right, so now we're in a race scenario. You can see my middle encoders are blinking yellow for the yellow flag ahead. There's lots of Lamborghinis are off in the grass. Oh, you can't take those like you can in the MX-5s. That's for sure. You know, and just for the fun of it, let's just try to drift. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean, let's just see. Maybe I misinformed earlier, and maybe you can actually drift on a Neo. Let's grab a Gravy Garage. This guy looks good. Let's load up the LZ Compound. Let's just try it. Obviously, we just need to turn the steering rack down to like 360, and maybe we can just make it happen. This is probably stupid, but we're gonna see if you can do it. I don't know if you can or not. So let's turn our force feedback down so we don't die. 45, maybe 40? Actually less, let's go 30. And then let's open Sim software. Let's go to our wheel settings and turn this down to like a 350. There we go. Now, yeah, I think this can work. Yeah, we could drift like this, I'm sure. We're getting somewhere, yeah. So I lied. No, forget the round wheel. You can drift on this. Buy yourself a Neo for drifting. With enough throttle control and input, anything's possible. See, we're already getting the hang of it. This ain't so bad. There, let's get third-person view on the simulator, drifting in a GT wheel. I feel like we're onto some rage bait here. Proving that you can drift on a Neo. Look at that line, huh? And maybe you're out there on your round wheel drifting right now thinking, man, I should get a Neo for drifting. Then just go ahead and drop into SimHQ. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And pick you up some. We weren't meant to see this. We've got this thing all beat up. We're missing a tire. Let's just dunk it. Forget it. So in case you missed the vibe of this video, the general idea is that this wheel kicks ass. This is probably my most favorite thing on my sim rig now. It's the thing that I want to use the most. I like the look of it the most. Everything about this wheel is so good. So you won't hear me say nothing bad about it. And if I do find something bad, I'll let you know, but I don't think I will. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm still sitting here talking to you, because I could be playing some Richard Burns Rally.